Good morning. Get up, you're on call, say your prayers, do anything you got to do to get the day started. We back at it.
Hey,
we
back at it, man.
We back
Sunday,
at it, man.
Another
Like I came and said, man, one more day, be a year.
Yeah, right. This really a year, right? So we call this like our annual anniversary. This is our anniversary, our 1 year anniversary, right? It is today, man. You know, tomorrow, even though the 23rd, but we had an episode is today, man. This 1 year, man. And just to think back over that time, Craig, man, just learning what we learned over the years. You see, people always mistake things for what they get out of, like the money part of things, but not the learning experiences, the lessons of it, and the lessons and the things we learned. And like you always speak about when we first started, right? And we was just running around Best Buy and things like that, or Amazon trying to order pieces.
We was trying
and
to
then
together, man.
then we met the team that we met. We wrote the decks and them, and that took that was just next level. It just was a blessing because we didn't know him, so it just happened. I think when you text me, you be like, "Yo, I think I got somebody else saw it come up on social media, or something, Facebook or something." You said, so I reached out to him. I'm like, "All right, bet." And when he came in, he was just ready to go.
He was ready.
He like, "Y'all want to do something right now today?" so that was a blessing, man. But 1 year ago, though.
1 year ago,
time
man.
don't wait for nobody.
You see how like we stay consistent, man.
Yeah.
Even when we didn't really know what. I remember one time we'd get what we gonna talk about. A week later, we thinking about, call you Don. What you gonna say? Because we ain't know what was going on. Now we straight. This our chemistry so good. Now we don't. If people don't even know, we make it up as the day we step. Sometimes we make it up when we step in. We just make up our conversation. So that just tell you how stronger we got, how far we got and stuff. Now when we go to interviews, it's not nothing like you somewhere you interview because we be in the front of the camera. It's not hard, man. This thing not, man. Like a year ago, man, we was trying to figure this out. Now and probably next year we might be on the biggest stage.
We climaxing this.
It is crazy, man. It is. It's not crazy in a way where it's wrong, but it's crazy like wow, man, what we could do as black men and be leadership.
And I think coming together too, like even though the same field, but to actually come together, man. And no hate, no animosity. No one talk about each other. You get what I'm saying? Like genuine. Genuine. We actually built a brotherhood. It's like we knew each other all our life though, and we all knew a few years. You think about it, we all knew each other a few years. We met during the pandemic when you reached out. That's on a text, man, and through Facebook text and. That what started our bond, right there.
And know the crazy thing too, I'll be looking at like now your circle know me and my circle know you. Now we brought people together. We did bring people together. But
we merged it. You know what I'm saying? And we made people feel comfortable, man. And I think we showed something like different. Something different, unique, something out of ordinary. Definitely in our city, like this out of ordinary. You don't find too many black men like in the same field that come together and work with each other.
Because know what I think people wanted us to do first when they was figuring it out about us coming together. They wanted to they'd come to me or come to you. They wanted to see what we would talk about each other or do or put each other down. And be like, no, don't go here or go there. And they seen that we was genuine about the love we got for each other. So that made us come together and man, it
gelled us, man.
It did.
And people showed us so much love with that, with doing that. And I think that's like overall of what the city needs, things like that and that nature. Because we always see all the time on a daily basis the hate, the animosity, or the back and forth with people, the arguments, people, whatever. But we know that promote social media drive, that promote numbers. People like that stuff. But we've been organic and doing something different to where we want to actually inspire people through health and wellness. You know what I'm saying? But inspiring them to actually take their life to that next level. So, bro, in this year, man, I think first, I want to tell you, man, you had an awesome year. Man. You might have ups and downs, but you had an awesome year because I watched you, I paid attention, and even when you was going through something, bro, you stayed the course. You know what I mean? You stayed on course for what you believe in and what you're doing. So, man, I just want to applaud you, bro, and just tell you this year, man, just go harder. Go harder because it's there. All our opportunities, brothers, in front of us, it's just we pull back from them sometimes. And meaning somebody don't have to always open the door for you. We got to go open the door ourselves. And push through. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a good thing.
That's why I applaud you because sometimes when I get up in the morning and I'm like, oh my God, I'm frustrated, son. And I go to your post and I see it like, let me get out. The smile come off face, that's the motivation. And a lot of other people that's out there that's doing some great things too that they motivate me as well, man. So just keep doing you, bro.
And it's you too, man. I gotta give you much respect, man, because like you push me like to go like, cause I'd have been just training at the park or the gym or something like that. Like you push me to get a home base, like that's when. And then when you went to one home base and stuff ain't work out, then you found another home base and you never look back and anything. It was a little setback, but you never stop and anything. That, man, you know how much that motivate me, man. And not even all about the training. And I'm not gonna get in your personal life, but you just bond with your wife. That motivate me a lot, man. Like when I be seeing her training with you and doing stuff and y'all doing stuff and making TikTok videos. Right, that be like that you just don't know how close it bring you, man. Which
and no, that'd be the best for me though. Like my wife is when she really full throttle and we doing things together as a unit. But that elevates both of us. You know what I'm saying? And it sparks me because it's nothing like having your significant other on the side of you.
Yes,
and,
man.
And encourage you and doing what you're doing, what you love to do. Because a lot of people in relationships, they be combative with each other. When one person doing one thing, one person doing the other, they never meeting each other in the middle. And so now that's why I try to give her my all. With the things she do, you know what I mean? Like the hair product, Caroline, that she come up with, I give her my all, my fullest support because it's important to do that, you know what I mean? And then people would try to throw that disconnect off, man, with BS, right? Or drama. But, even through the fights and stuff, we've been remaining strong. And to do TikToks or do an Instagram post with her or real, whatever it is, man, because she crazy, right? And sometimes I be having to convince her to try to do some stuff. Because she kind of goofy on the low. You understand? And she laugh through the video or something, we got to redo it. But, bro, it just been amazing,
but that stuff help your marriage, help, man, help, man. Even it help you a lot, man. Like us doing this, not even be training other people, us just working out. We so far ahead, man. Like we took ourselves, like our mental. Like, when me and you sit down and talk, we talk on phones, man. Oh, we so far ahead, man. It ain't even like a lot of money wise. It's just so far with ideas, adventures, and it's just crazy, man. And the main thing is what I get to both of us. I'm gonna say this about both of us. We believe in each other. Like you believe in you, and I believe in me. And that's what the big thing about it.
And that's really what our topic about today, right? Is believing in yourself. And we've been, we started off, but we didn't get this. But listen, this is great because we mentioned that, right? And what we talked about when we first came, we were like, yo, what's the day we're gonna talk about? We were like, yo, you mentioned, let's talk about believing in ourselves.
Yes.
Like, actually fully believing in yourself of what you said you want to do, your true potential of what you love to do. Is it going to be hard? Is it going to be stressful at times? Yes, but if you believe it and you hold on to it, man, you will succeed.
Yes.
It's just in time.
Yes.
It's not an overnight success process, man. None of this is overnight. You go to sleep, you wake up, it's a new day. Guess what? To do new things. So you got to work on yourself again. What you ain't get done yesterday, you try to get done today. And you hit it, man, because I wouldn't be here today where I'm at right this far, and I'm for sure you could agree with if I didn't believe in myself.
Yes.
I don't think nobody really believe in me like this. Now my wife, my wife and my mom, my sister, my brother, they believe in what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? But them the closest ones to me. So yes, they believe in me. They light a spark in me for how much motivation they give me. But outside of that, right? My belief system is what's high, what keep me pushing. Because nobody else believe in this, bro. And when you try to talk it to people who on deaf ears, it's like speaking to a horse. You get what I'm saying? It's like you talking to a horse and you trying to get the horse to kick in a different direction, but it only could kick backwards. You feel what I'm saying? So, and that's what it's like speaking to, like speaking on deaf ears, because people don't understand it because they haven't transformed their life for one. So they can't even speak to you on that level. So if I go around a group of people and I'm telling them all these things I want to do, or I want to be this, I want to become this, I want to have this, and want the gym to be this big, they won't understand it. They'll shoot it down because they don't see it. You know what I mean? So, and I'm for sure your belief is probably so much. I agree with that.
How I did it was, order for me, and this real talk. We don't talk about no real stuff. I had to stop lying to me for me to believe in myself. Because I used to, just like I always tell you, I used to lie to me and I used to believe it. Like I ain't lying to nobody else. I tell myself a big lie, boy, and it be so convincing. And I know I ain't got. Boy, I'm going out here getting in this Porsche and whip off, and I know it ain't outside. But that's the type of lies I used to tell myself and everything. And that's what a lot of people do. They lie to themselves. In their head, or talk to themselves, or because everybody, when they get quiet and the lights go out, you start thinking. I don't care who you is. Your mind start thinking. Your mind start racing, and then when you start lying and like, yeah, I'm gonna pay bills, so I get this one here. No, you ain't got nowhere other way to get it.
Yeah.
Then you start, and when I stopped doing that, man, and you know, I took it to another level, man. But I had to let some things go too. You gotta let some things go to believe in yourself, man. And one of the number one thing before, other than the drinking, the number one thing was I had to stop, set myself up to go to jail.
Yeah.
That was the number one kicker. Cause in this real talk, the cops ain't come and just lock me up. I put myself in that position for them to come. I was going hard. Yeah. I might as well went in the police station and sold drugs in front of the police station. Cause that's how hard I was going. But I'm thinking I'm being slick, you know, 2 phones and doing all this. Yeah. So that was the step. That was the first step. Then the other step was, you know, the other stuff that I had going on in my life. But the main thing down there was I had to stop lying to me. That's the main thing, fact, man.
You know, the changes I had to do, man, and like it's not that I love all my brothers, man, that I came up with, that I still interact with a lot, you know, daily. Yeah. The ones I do talk, but I had to stop actually hanging outside. That was my deepest thing, my feeling. Yeah. You know why? And it wasn't because of them. It was because of me. It's because I know if I hang out there, temptation gonna hit me, bro. Temptation gonna hit me. You feel what I'm saying? And not temptation from a woman. We ain't talking about no female. I'm talking about the game, the money. Yes. Temptation gonna tear me alive out there if I'm sitting out there 4 hours, 5 hours, and people walking up or whatever. Or my mind start wandering. I'm looking up and down the block like, damn, I still go. You know what? I could probably bring this back real quick. You know, just the mind, bro. And so I had to really tackle my inside of myself, fight with that demon, because I wrestle with that a lot, with not being like to the point I want to be at financially, or having things come in, and you know, sometimes it's robbing Peter to pay Paul. You get what I'm saying? And that challenge, man, and I'm like, if I go out there and I'm sitting out there for 4 or 5 hours, bro, my mind going to chase that. It ain't going to chase this fitness. It's going to start adapting to that. That's why they always say sometimes people, places, and things. You know what I mean? Because that is important. Because if we hang in that environment a lot, right? And just because people indulging in it, right? And then now the thinking. So our thinking patterns become what? That of something old, or what we know how to do. We could stop this today and know how to do that shit.
I'm saying the art
school. You get what I'm saying? Blindfolded. You could blindfolded walkers out there. Sit us there. We're gonna know how to do it. Right? But it took us time and a process to do this, to get to this part where we at. We talking about, and we just gonna speak on just the podcast shit. We ain't even gonna talk about our regular personal gym business that we got with the fitness. We ain't gonna speak on that part, or dealing with our relationships, or just growing up as a man. We ain't even gonna get in all that, how you gotta deal with your kids now, but we're gonna just speak of the process of that thinking to do this now on a daily basis, week in, week out. We stick to this.
Keep it consistent.
Bro, and that's where my downfall, my problem was. I'm like, yo, you know what? I know me. I know how my mom think. I know I like money. I can get to it. So I'm not going around that for 4 or 5 hours. I could go out there, chill, hour, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, but I got to get out of here.
You got to.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's nothing against my brothers out there. Nothing against none. I love all. I don't care who out there still in the street. That's their decision. That's their choice. You know, it's not mine. I don't judge them. They don't judge me. So it's love. It's genuine love, and they respect what I do.
And know what you got to do too, not to believe in yourself. You got to find your trigger points. And 9 out of 10, your trigger points, the stuff that you say ain't your trigger points. Like people used to say, Craig, stop. You drink too much. No, I don't drink too much. But that was my trigger point.
Trigger point.
So once you find your trigger, and your trigger point used to be what you think is not. Not what you think. You know it is, but you tell the world it's not. But you know it is. Your trigger points, whatever is that will trigger you, that'll set you back, man. Because like right now, we're in a day age of time, man. If it don't make sense, you got to let it go.
Facts.
And another thing I want to say, and I always say this. When you 20, you might got another 20 years. You're 40. When you 30, you probably got another 30 years. You be 60. When you 40, 40 more years. What you were 80? Then when you 50, you might only see another 50 more years. So it be the time now. Just like you said, us believing us. This podcast, it's a year later. And you know, and we done took it to a whole nother level, man. We sitting behind things. When Dex first came in, we had Echo in the
background.
We were talking like
man.
but it just like look where we at now. We sitting somewhere it's warm, it's different, it's anything. And lucky that when we started at, you had your own facility, we could sit in there and do it and everything. So that gave us a little bit more push. Maybe if we was outside, we might really let it go. So sometimes it might be, to believe in yourself. It might be your comfort zone where you at, how you set yourself up. So make sure you get comfortable too.
Yes. And you gotta actually, like, your friends and people you be around majority of the time, the 5 people you hang around the most, gotta be somewhat on that level of what you of y'all. They ain't gotta be the same thing, but y'all both trying to, everybody trying to grow. All 5 of us trying to grow. Yeah. Like, if I name the 5 people I talk to all the time, it's all about growth talks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That I talk to consistent on it every day. Yeah. It's all about growth.
You gotta watch their moves.
Yeah, and then you see how they, because people could do one thing. That's like me, right? People do one thing this way, but then turn around and go that way. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done built different circles of people, right, that I never even knew before, but now we done started building big brands together. We done started investing stuff together. Man, it's a lot that's going on with me but it's come from my growth. Of meeting people I never knew though. I'm talking about never knew, and then all of a sudden it's like we know each other forever.
When I was at work one day, I'm sitting there, I'm at work, so I'm on my phone. So I look, man, and I saw you in the picture, but you ain't know that they took the picture, and I'm thinking about I swear, this came in my head. I'm thinking like, look at D, man, he done did this. In the street life and everything, but he with people that's in power. Yeah. And now they don't even look at you like that. They believe in you, they respect you and everything, but you see how you believe in yourself, and you got them, you believe in yourself or for them to believe in you. Yeah, like, true. But I'm just sitting there thinking like where you was at probably like 10 and 11 years ago. Now when you sitting with people that got a little power. I'm talking about the mayor, these Congress people, people that ain't even got to be the mayor, people that got more power than the mayor, but they just don't put it out there like that. When I was looking at that picture, I was looking at you, man, I gave you a high five in the picture, man. I was like, man, because I was happy because when I seen you, I seen me. Yeah. That's what made it feel so good. When I seen you, I said, damn, look at me. Yeah. That's just how I felt. And I looked at you like, wow, man, you just was sitting in somebody's bathroom for 10 years. Now you in the big office space trying to get an office space. Right. so you trying to get the corner office. So I'm just like, wow, man. If you just sit back, if you just would have sat back and just analyze the whole room where you was around, because this a while ago, a couple years back, you was around a bunch of men. Yeah, ain't about nothing. Just trying to trade honey buns. What? When I say honey buns, that's eating honey buns. Honey bun, right. Tuna like packs, that. Tuna. Now you around people that could change your whole life, family, and everything. And you politic, you in the room. They invite you to the room. They invite you to the table. True. It ain't like you bullying your way. You getting invited to the table. So if you sometimes you just gotta sit and pat yourself on the back, like, wow. And
I get that a lot, right? But it be hard because it's so much I'm still trying to get out of life that I ain't, but it's always gonna be like that. I think you gotta always keep that hunger. Yeah. But man, when you hitting that, bro, sometimes, bro, I be there and I'm like, I tell myself I be amazed because I'm like, before I ain't want to be around these people. I ain't going around. They don't care about what I got going on. But that was ignorant. I was being ignorant when I was young. You feel me? But once I grew up, man, I started realizing, for me to make an impact in my community, I have to be around them people. Them people have to know me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm like, we losing out here. Yeah. And they say things that this people gonna do this or they doing this for the city. I'm like, I need to be a part. I need to see what's going on. Yes. I want to be a part of what's going on there. If you saying this is that, because now, guess what? We get to hold them accountable. Yeah. Because now we actually in the circles. Yes. So now what they say is, you can always come back on what they said. Yo, remember you said, what happened to this? What is that? Now, so, and that's why I sacrifice a lot, man, to be in them environments, but I do get invited to them environments. I do get texts or a phone call or, to come out or can I make it here or do that, bro. And it's amazing. And it's my agenda is for my city. So, and I always stand on that and I always tell them, I'm a part of the environment that nobody like. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I do that and say that because when you're on the streets, they look down on you. They look at you as a pariah, like an outcast in society. You know what I mean? So I'll be an example of that. Even like, and it's crazy, right? And what's crazy, I went to a thing yesterday, right? And they was trying to talk about the stop the violence, but the meeting took me left. I couldn't understand it because it ain't make no sense of how they was going to stop the violence in the schools or in the streets when the people who was actually speaking and no one was able to ask questions was just, it was public figures.
Yeah, okay.
Who's in the school boards or whatever. Some of them had good things they were saying, but there's no action, really. Because you say it can't be stopped, but you gave the public, the community, no voice. Where the community voice supposed to be at?
Yeah.
Kids get sent to school. Yeah. Everybody kid going to school is not bad.
Yeah.
Who go to Trent? Who go to Trent High?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So now what about them kids? Right? And then also, blessings to this family was in there. I don't know them. I guess their son went to 9th grade academy, must got killed or something, right? Spanish family or Guatemala, maybe Spanish, or one of them, right? I don't know the exact race, but one of them, right? My blessings to their family. But they was in the audience, but they didn't get to ask a question.
Wow.
Or get to say that. So who actually gonna solve the issue?
Yeah.
Because the community ain't saying that. So to me, I looked at that, man, I said, this is a fight that when you got people in positions and they not taking on or letting the community voice something, the few that's there, because there wasn't a big pour out of the community who actually, most people was in there with somebody.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, they got great advice. I'm not knocking none of the advice they were saying now, but I'm like, who they reaching? Because everybody here already changed individuals or they already successful people. Yeah. So who is this pinpointing to? And that's what threw me off. But like I said, man, it's major work we need to do. And the only way I think this work could be done, and even going believing in ourselves, and I believe that we need individuals like us, right? Not just, right? Who've been through things, prison, to interact and be able to be involved in these schools to help these kids.
Yes.
Because what happens to the kid? The kid young, get in a fight, they start locking him up. He go to the police station, now they putting him on a supervised release where they make him go to a certain programs, maybe it's something before he go to court, before they actually send him off. Or if it's a certain charge, if somebody press charges on him now, he got to go sit in front of a big judge.
Yes.
And now he got to be on a bracelet. Or
wow,
you know what I'm saying? So it's a fight, man, and I just think our belief, man, helped us. As you spoke, man, the belief of me helped me get into the rooms.
Yeah, but you in the right rooms. But I think, and just not the I'm gonna say it because we do it, but I think health and fitness is the topic. I've never seen nobody who in health and fitness go wrong, like do bad and start doing a lot of extra stuff when they doing health and fitness.
Yes.
Like you look at the people that we knew that teach health and fitness, and if you're a little bit older, you know about Poppy from Trent High.
Poppy,
like
man.
He was well respected with the health and fitness.
But
like
everybody,
and he started a lot of people, a lot of people, family. He started a lot of people living good off of just going to him, getting stuff. I used to go to him and I ain't even play on sports. I'm saying I used to sit talk to him and everything. But, so the health and fitness world is a big.
Because you understand, we talk about mental health, right? We talk about mental health is a top thing. These kids going through a lot mentally. They losing family members. They losing people, they losing young friends, young ages, right? They dad's probably in prison, mom might run a while, or mom working 2 and 3 jobs to take care of home. And fitness helps because the kids get back active. We talk about now these kids, a lot of these kids don't play sports. They don't play baseball, basketball. I don't care, you name soccer. I don't care, whatever sports offer, kids not playing no more. So we not helping our kids interact as kids no more.
Nah, we
getting our kids to be adults when they not adults yet.
Yes.
So I look back at how fitness, even though I played basketball, that was a part of fitness because I had to be conditioned. I had to run, work out. That was a part of like being fit to make the basketball team. To be on this team, the start, 10th grade as a varsity, the start, you had to be good. You had to practice. You had to play. You get what I'm saying? You had to be in shape.
Yeah, be in shape.
Cardio-wise and all that. You know? So, and I looked at it, I'm like, how I was. And I'm like, my life turned when I stopped doing all that. You know what I'm saying? My life turned wrong when I stopped doing all that.
Yes.
And honest fact, my life turned wrong when I stopped playing all the sports.
And you're a prime example. You the one who can say it better.
You get what I'm saying? When I was active in the sports, bro, I didn't think about picking up nothing in the streets. But what happened? Idle time. When I got done doing all that, I ain't start hustling till I was out of damn school, bro.
Man, that's true.
I graduated high school when I started hustling. I'm about to be 19 years old when I started selling a drug, bro. When I actually started really selling a drug. Because I was graduated high school already.
Because the crazy thing about that, I know the kids want to do something. Because like when my daughter was like, Dad, I'm gonna stop eating meat with you and everything. So she had stopped. And she was so excited, like when you put the kids to do something, tempted to do something, and they follow chain, and it seemed like it's cool. Just like, all this about all the kids, man. I'm talking boys and girls want to be in the gym doing some type of workout. Man, I don't care what side they love it.
Yes.
When they get there, they listen and everything, and they try. Yeah. See, one thing, the kids will try before the adults start.
Oh yeah, all day long.
So sometimes it's easy to change the kids. The adults be stuck in their way. I ain't doing this.
All thing you gotta do is let them have a little fun while you doing it.
Yeah, just
let them have fun. Let them be them.
Yeah,
and they gonna do it, bro.
Play a little music.
Let them play the music they like.
Just
and you interact with them. And it's so important because while we talk about mental health in that sense. So what happens when we work out, right? We talking about the hormones that's in the brain, these chemicals that's being released in the brain from working out. We talking about the kids that's starting to learn how to eat now instead of waking up eating sugar. Kids, first thing they do, if they're not eating the house, they run to the store and they eating a honey bun or some crazy stuff before they go off to school.
And have that sugar.
And they hyper and all that stuff, right? Sugar is like what? Like dope, right? Yeah. The same thing that's in dope is in sugar, right? is in the honey bun, right?
Yes.
Right? The same chemicals is changed. So why do our kids supposed to be different if they already taking in a substance that's killing them?
Yes.
That's how we feed them every morning. A bowl of cereal. You get what I'm saying?
That's
no,
crazy,
I remember first mom, bro. Growing up, man, my mom used to make sure we had eggs, bacon, sandwiches before we went to school in the morning. Every morning.
Yes.
But back then, mom, we didn't eat cereal in the mornings like that. My mom would have us sandwiches.
Man, it's crazy.
Made. So time has changed. We understand, but if we get to start teaching that to the kids, teaching that to the parents. And making it more interactive, because now if you get the kids to start wanting to do something, they telling their parent they want to do it. Eventually, the parent have to get the kid to do it.
Do it, yes.
You know what I'm saying? We coming from a poverty environment that's out there in America. That's what they call it. Our area is in poverty. They call that. They don't say we're in the middle class area. Yeah. They say we're in poverty. You get what I'm saying? We uneducated.
Yes.
Right. So if all that's taking place, the funds is low. All that's taking place. What else is it for the kid to do out here? We don't have nothing.
And just like we ain't got nothing. Like when you had the when you was doing the thing with the mayor in the summertime, that was like a big thing, man.
Yeah.
It could if it kept on going, like say if he took it like from the outside, then he'd got somewhere where you could do it inside. You and a couple of other trainers and stuff y'all did inside. It went more bigger. No, but you need what you got 2 months to really.
But I'm working on because that could be as big as anything in this city.
Yes.
And see, what people don't understand, fitness is just a leeway to interaction.
Yes.
That's all it is, man. It's a leeway to interaction. It helps us cross a bridge. Because when we get to this bridge and we meet, we're going to start working out. But guess what? We're going to start talking, getting familiar with each other.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Because I'm going to ask questions. We're going to talk. We're going to get comfortable with each other. So after the fitness class over, now we're going to have a dialogue.
Yeah, you right about that.
You get what I'm saying? So, and that's the journey. And I think that's where we're going to let people like, oh, they need counselors. Oh, they need this. These kids not going to talk to a counselor.
Nah.
So my belief strong now still is that soon I'm going to have a major impact with the people I deal with, the environments, me, you, close of us, you. We're going to have a great impact on these kids because I'm fighting for this for us.
Yes.
Feel what I'm saying? It's not just about me because I can't do this by myself.
Yes, I understand.
Dealing with great people out there who's actually making an impact. They got the street team out there, Tracy Sidefacts and them, man, doing great things. So when we get to connect and be involved with these type of people and everybody's starting to come together and build on one accord, everybody has something different, a different angle they want to go in. But if we put it all in one pot, mix it together, we're going to come out with a lot of greatness.
We come out with a lot of greatness, man, because it's a lot of people out there that want this city to win, but it's a lot of people that's scared too.
Oh yeah, bro.
And it's a lot of people that's in it for $1.
Yes.
A lot of people scared of the kids. You get 10 kids, you might get 2 or 3 that's act up a little bit, and people will just give up on everybody. And I don't like that, man. Right. You can't just give up on, and people, just like you said, people be stuck in their ways. Now people be in the check, they be in these positions, and they just stay there just for the pay. They don't want to come up with a position and let the younger crowd get it. It's just like, politics, that's a whole nother thing. But people get in these positions, they can get stuck.
Yeah, true.
It becomes just a check.
True.
A little perks for them, get free gas, little move around, travel. It comes perks for them.
And I think they care, but they just, their way is antiquated. It's an old-fashioned way, basically.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, technology now.
Everything done grew. The kids done advanced. They ain't trying to hear certain things. So it's just, man, like, coming in, and then the older ones guiding the younger ones who trying to come in a position. Like if it's somebody, I'm willing to listen, I'm willing to learn, but take my advice too, because we got more of a connection to the youth.
Yes, we got more connection.
And then I don't like they disconnecting our school so bad that it's tearing them apart, because everywhere tries just deem villains. When I played basketball, bro, we had stuff going on in the cities, fighting and things like, not killing that all the time, but we had fights going on, right? But they never took away our 7 o'clock game at night because they got cops. Why are you taking away these kids? These kids, so you telling these kids who go into school, getting grades to play basketball, this sport they love, and you're going to take away the most valuable thing from them, the 7 o'clock game, and you make them pay at 5:30. The gym not going to be full at 5:30 because people just getting off work and stuff.
It's crazy, man.
So you taking away that now. Every school they go play against. We went to the Hammond thing, man. The guy at the door, you had to buy the tickets online. The guy at the door telling the people they come pay to come in. He like, it's too crowded already. It's booked. I walked in there because I paid online. I walked in the gym. Man, it's hella seats.
It's crazy, man.
But it's already how training is deemed. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we know that's happening, but can we for once let the greatness of the city shine? Like let this light shine on the positive stuff for once. Like the kid, they 12, 11, whatever. They just lost one game, I think, last night, But they just was undefeated. So they're like 8-1, 7, whatever. They record, but they having a great year. But who they need? They need their community behind them.
Yes, they do.
They need their community behind them to be even greater.
Even greater, yes.
And that's what's missing, man. And I think we robbing these kids of that, man, because we blaming it on the people who's causing the fights in school. You know what I'm saying? And we putting it on the kids who actually doing good.
Because you seen that one, I seen that one fight on social media. They make it like everybody fighting. Like the whole school fighting, man. That's crazy.
You like they said, one bad apple spoils it for the whole. They always say, I kind of get it. But what do that plays the mind of the kids who actually playing the sport? How do they feel? You get what I'm saying? How did you make them feel now?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
You look up in the stands, you ain't got nobody.
You ain't got that many people in the stands.
You like hear people.
You want to hear crowd. You want to hear. You get what I'm saying? You have police officers. You got security guards. This is what y'all got at all the games. So why we worrying about if a fight gonna break out? That's what the law for. That's what lock they at. Lock them up. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna fight at these games, guess what? Lock them up. That have to happen that way. Then we address that once that's over.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But lock them up. Because that's what happened to us when the fight broke out. When the fight broke out, trial, what they did, pull up the paddy wagon car, they lock people up.
Yeah, lock you up.
Lock them up.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because we cannot let a few take away from these great kids that's doing something, man, out here.
Yes.
And that's just what we doing, man.
Yes.
We robbing these great kids, man, from the success that they can be. Because, right, it's a kid on that basketball team right now, right, who don't got the support from his family like that, who not even talking about going to college after he about to graduate this year, right? He don't have none of that. So where you think that kid going?
To the streets.
Because no light is shined on this kid to do nothing better. Nothing different.
He's suffering, man.
Suffering in the inside.
Suffering.
But basketball is his outlet.
Yes.
So if we stop focusing on so much of condemning our community with the negative, right? And shine a light on these kids who trying to make it and do something.
Yes.
Grab one of these. Tell me that's what I be wanting to know. At this school, who grabbing one of these kids, male or female, on the basketball team, on the soccer team? Who grabbing these kids that you know having a hard time at home and actually talking to them, trying to prep them, you can help them get into a college, or you can help them get financial aid to go here. You get what I'm saying? Where that's at? Because we don't hear about it. So being that we don't hear about it, we need to hear about it. Because, all we keep hearing is the bad stuff that's happened. Or it's a fight of social media going there, the kids use their phones, yes. Where the adults at, though? Where the people who run the school at? Why they not talking out?
But it is crazy. And you always dress that, man. Just like we had people, the councilwomen in here, you dress that like, you talk about the violence so much, but you talk about with the other stuff. Because we've been talking about the guns and all that stuff, the killings and low income. We've been talking about that, but you always say that.
Because that's what gets me, man. Where the light gonna never ever shine on the kids that's coming up and doing good.
Yes.
We making it harder for them, so we just leaving it up to the parent because your kid already doing good. We don't need to pay attention to them.
Yes.
No, they need a lot of help too.
They need help too.
Just because they ain't acting out. Like come on, man. How about this parent can't send her kid to college? Yeah. This mom and dad that can't afford to send them to college, and they might need to be talked to help, or you could prep them to get some financial or something, some guidance, or how they could get grants to send their kid to college. Where the talks of this at? All we keep hearing is the negative, man. And that's why the city gonna stay down into the newspapers, negative. They quick to put the negative in the newspaper.
Yes.
But nothing positive touched the front page or the second page.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Think about the writing. Think about what goes on as soon as you open the paper. Always the negative. Every time it's a fight in the school, it's in the paper.
Yeah, every time.
It's right on the second page.
You don't see you don't see them talking about the good stuff with the school, how the school quality going in the school, because it's a new school now.
Nothing, but not even saying, yo, they directing this stuff. This is going on. This good stuff. Oh, this kid right here is in art class, and this kid is he drew a picture. Look at this man. He could be the next.
That's crazy.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
About that.
With a kid that's on JRTC.
You right about
the great things they doing. That's not talked about. With a kid that might be getting honor roll in the school.
That's not talked about.
None of that's mentioned because why? Oh no, the parents don't go with that kid. We don't need to say nothing to them. No, yes. We need to shine that light.
Yes, we
but
do.
That's my belief, and I think that's what got to start happening, man, for our city to change, man. It's shine a light on the great things.
Nah, you hit the right spot, man.
Because as soon as something happen, it's gonna be in the newspaper all the negative. But not once is we gonna hit the front page about the positive.
And negative always.
We had an event during the pandemic, and no news person came out. Think about it. We ain't big enough for that, I guess, yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nobody came out and talked to us saying how good we doing with health and wellness to put us in the paper.
No, they didn't.
I'm talking about just attention came out. They on social media. They hear what's going on. Just like everybody else who reach out to us from social media.
Yeah. You right about that.
So if you want a great impact, why not start putting people who actually do? I don't care if they got a hair salon in the city. I don't care if they got a nail salon. I don't care. Whatever business they got, and they doing productive to give back to this city, to help this city, they should be talked about.
Yeah, they should be talked
because
about.
Because they motivation to the up and coming kid.
Yes.
You know how many kids probably coming up wanting to do hair? You know what I'm saying? You know how many kids coming up probably wanting young men wanting to train or wanting to be or whatever you take, or want to run a restaurant, a food restaurant, or want to have a clothing line. Or want, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but soon as you do something wrong, they'll put you in the paper.
They're going to put them in the paper then. Let me and you go out there and get locked up right now. I bet we hit the paper.
we front line.
Convicted felon.
We'll be on social media.
Convicted felon. Fake, acting like he's a changed man through fitness. Selling, get knocked off for narcotics. With the worst picture of the man out there.
And we have all our clothes with our logos.
Everything. Everything. Oh, he ran this business. Big dreams. He was just using society to
You're right, man. You're right.
So, and I think that's what we got to start trying to shine a light on, though, is the positive of our kids in the city. So, and doing things with them.
I think this like we should like soon we should get like a couple 2 or 3 kids up here and just let them talk, let them speak their mind, how they feel about certain things.
I think that would
reach out to somebody.
Yeah,
reach out to the kids because we got a little platform. We might open the door.
I think that'd be good.
As you was just talking, and we might open the door like get 1, 2. Yeah. We ain't gotta go crazy. If we do, we go crazy.
We'll keep doing, but we'll keep trying to get some.
See where they come from.
We can see, can we try to form a little circle? We got like 5 kids. We be in like a circle setting. I'm for sure we can get that. We could use one microphone, pass it around, and
see what their feelings is about certain things, because they is the future.
Yeah.
So just see.
We gotta throw that out there, man. That we want to hear from the youth, man. Of no matter what you're doing, man. We want to hear from the youth. That's a good thing. Because if we don't do it though, ain't nobody else gonna do it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I sacrifice so much, and people don't understand my sacrifices. My sacrifice sometimes, like, I think fuck up my home. We have a little argument sometimes.
No, it do.
Because I believe this work. I believe in something so sincere in the bottom of my heart, and I think if I don't do this, I'm gonna waste time. I'm gonna live a miserable life if I don't do the stuff that I'm doing. Yes. And I say that because God gave me this purpose, man. I didn't never thought about training. God gave me this. He sent somebody to me to ask me a question, and that question turned into this. Yeah. God did that. I ain't do this.
He did a mysterious way.
You get what I'm saying, bro? But I wasn't in prison thinking I'm coming home to train nobody. I'm here working out to relieve stress.
Yes.
I'm trying to get past this time.
Yes.
But, man, we gonna make a difference. Just know. Yes. Me and Craig, man, we're gonna make a big difference, man. How Fitness Change Our Life podcast, man. Little dreams, big dreams, man. Team Chisel. You know what I mean? BU, Intensity Builder Last Fitness, man. And all the great ones that's out there that we be connecting with, working with, man. We ain't gonna shoot out a whole list, but listen, we love what y'all doing out there that's positive in the city. You motivate us, both of us. I'm sure we got some ones that really motivate us, man. Yes. And one who genuinely do it, man. I can say his name, man, because I really appreciate this gentleman, Tracy Setbacks, man. Really appreciate this gentleman for all he did, man. Where he came from, like where where we came from.
Yes.
He showed me, man, that it's possible that you can do it.
Yes.
It's not impossible, man. He like, yo, you can do it. Put the work in.
Yeah, put the
Be
work
willing
in.
to put the work in. Make the sacrifice, man. You could get there, man. Big shout out to you, Tracy, man, for all you do out there, man. We just love you, bro. And just keep working because you motivate us, man.
Yes, you motivate us.
You motivate us, bro. So I just want to give you that shout out, man. Throw that out there to you, man. And just everyone who out there, man. And just before we get to close, I just want to talk about this, man. It's the end of the segment. We might have a reel for this, but yo, the election coming up, man. Right? It's in a couple days, man. It's in 2 days, really. The 24th. 2 days, man. We need to get out there and vote, man.
Yes.
Find out where your voting station at. If you voted in November, please get back to the polls and let your voice be heard, man. We need to move the city in a better direction.
Yes.
The council people we had over the last 4 years did not help our city. So we need some individuals in there who young, vibrant, and willing to move the city forward.
Yes.
So your vote count, man. Don't sit at home and think your vote don't count. Start letting your voice be heard, man. Start letting your voice be heard, man. You let your voice be heard, your kids can start understanding that they can let their voice be heard because their voice matter as well. So we want y'all to get out there, man, on January 24th, man. Hit them polls, man. I think the voting going to start at probably 8 o'clock to 8 p.m., man. Hit them polls and vote. Get out there and vote. I can't stress it.
They all count.
No more, man. Everybody vote count.
Yes.
Please get out there and vote.
Yes. Vote,
say something before we close out, man.
Man, you hit everything, that need to be said. Only thing I want to say this, if anybody know any kids that probably want to come to the podcast, just inbox me at Don, get in contact with us and we'll just, set something up and anything get a point of view from the kids and see what they got to say, man. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, that's big, man. So listen, this is the new year, man. We 22 days into this year, man. Your health is everything.
Yes.
Your health is everything. So if you've been reaching out, you've been procrastinating, you've been calling for information, man, come lock in, man. Come lock in. The time is now.
Yes.
Days is going by, weeks is going by, months is going by, years is flying by. So don't keep procrastinating. I gotta keep saying that. Don't keep procrastinating because your health, man, when it start failing, it's kind of hard to reverse it because your mindset don't change.
Yes.
All right? So, listen, we're going to leave y'all there, man. We just want y'all to have a blessed day. And, man, listen, hit the subscribe button, man. Follow us on YouTube, man. Make sure you follow How Fitness Changed Our Lives on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like. Man, we growing. It's time for us to grow and blow up, and we need your help.
Yes.
Man, make sure you follow us on IG. How Fitness Changed Our Lives, man.
I got tips.
Follow us on IG. Follow us, man. Listen, help us turn up. You have any questions, anything going on, man, reach out to us, man. If you got something you want to talk about on the podcast, anything about health, any issues, whatever, please reach out and let us know. We definitely make that one of our topics, man, throughout the week. I mean, we're going to start posting a lot more, man, but we want y'all to tune in to us, man. How Fitness Changed Our Life podcast. Peace.